everybody in this world ain't real. Some people in this world real, some people in this world fake. Some people in this world real. Never be a hate on you person, never be a hater person, never be a jealous person, never be an envy person, never be a crush you person, never be a snaky person, or never be an enemy person, never be a go to war with you person, never be a beef with you person, never be a turn on you person, never be a backstab you person, never be try to plot on you person, never be a plot on you person, never be a try to set you up person, never be a set you up person, and never be an undercover hater person. If they show it or don't show it, never be a hurt you person, never be a out to get you person, never be a dish you person, never be a talk behind your back bad person, and never be a fake person, and be a real person. Always be a real person and be a real person, and never turn fake person, and never be a two-faced person, and never be a fake love person. Be a real love person, and it be real love. Be a real person that keep it real, that always keep it real, and ever keep it real. Be a trust you person that you can trust. If they always the close to you person, or if they're close to you person, or if they never a close to you person, or if they not a close to you person. Always like you, or never dislike you person, if they show it or if they don't show it. If they're an inside person, always been an inside person, or if they're outside person, always been an outside person because they real. Because they real. If it's not soon or later. If they relate to you, not related to you, if they family or not family, they know what it is, they know who they are. If you do know them or if you don't know them, no matter how long you've been on them, you've been on them for a long time or for a medium time or for a short time. If you've been on them or if you just meeting them from every different race worldwide, if it's from the streets, just in the streets, or if it's from lockup, or if it's just lockup, or it's from the streets to lockup, or it's from lockup to the streets, if it's from business wise, if it's from associate wise, if it's from gang wise, if it's from crew wise, if it's from organization wise, if it's from circle wise, if it's from friendship wise, if it's from relationship wise, if it's from family wise, if it's from friendship wise, if it's from organization wise, or if it's from any other wise. Are you from there, not from there? Or you grew up there, or you didn't grow up there? Or if you live there or don't live there, or if you stay there or don't stay there? Or if you move there or don't move there? Or if you go there or don't go there? Or if you visit there or if you don't visit there? If it's in your house, or if it's in your home, or outside your house, or outside your home, or both, if it's inside your house, or if it's inside your home, or if it's outside your home, or any other place you go, everywhere you go, or anywhere you go, if they alive or if they dead, because they real and not fake, and always be real and never be fake. Yeah. And everybody in this world not fake. Some people fake, some people real, some people in this world fake. Be a hate on you person, be a hater person, be a jealous person, be an envy person, be a crush you person, be a snake you person, or be an enemy person, be a go to war with you person, or be a beef with you person, or be a turn on you person, or be a backstab you person, or be trying to plot on you person, or be a plot on you person, or be trying to set you up person or be a set you up person. Be an undercover hater person or always be an undercover hater person. If they show it or don't show it, or be a hurt you person, or be out to get you person, and be a dish you person, and be talk behind your back bad person, and be a fake person, and always be a fake person and not a real person, and that be a real person, and be a fake person and be a two-faced person, and then be a fake love you person, and then be fake love. Be a fake person that don't keep it real, that don't always keep it real, that don't never keep it real, and be a can't trust you person that you can't trust. If they always the close to you person, or if they're close to you person, or if they never a close to you person, or if they not a close to you person. Never like you, or don't like you, or dislike you person, if they show it or if they don't show it. If they're an inside person or always been an inside person, or they're an outside person or always been an outside person, because they fake. If it's now, sooner or later. If they're related to you, not related to you. If they family, not family. They know who they is, they know who they are. If you know them or if you don't know them. No matter how long you've been knowing them. If you've been knowing them for a long time, or if you've been knowing them for a medium time, or if you've been knowing them for a short time, or if you've been knowing them, or if you just meeting them. On every different race, worldwide. From the streets, or just in the streets, or from lockup, or just lockup, or from the streets to lockup, or from lockup to the streets. If it's from business-wise, associate-wise, if it's from gang-wise, if it's from circle-wise, if it's from organization-wise, if it's from crew-wise, if it's from friendship-wise, relationship-wise, if it's from family-wise, or any otherwise, if you from there, or if you're not from there, or if you grew up there, or if you didn't grow up there, or if you live there, don't live there, or if you stay there, or if you don't stay there, or if you move there, or if you don't move there, or if you go there, or if you don't go there, or if you visit there, or if you don't visit there, if it's in your house or your home, or if it's outside your house, or if it's outside your home, or both. If it's inside your house, or if it's inside your home, or if it's outside your home, or any place you go, or anywhere you go, or everywhere you go, or wherever you go, everywhere you go. If they alive or if they dead, because they fake and not real, and gonna always be fake and never be real. And then if they relate to you or not relate to you, they family or not family, so on the earth, if you do know them or don't know them, no matter how long you been on them, if you been on them or if you just mean them, you got to keep your friends closer than your enemies on the real, or your enemies closer than your friends, or you got to keep your enemy closer than your friends and your family, or you got to keep your friends closer than your family and your enemy, or to keep your family closer than your enemy and your friend, than your friend and your enemy. If it's from business wise, associate wise, if it's from relationship wise, if it's from gang wise, circle wise, crew wise, gang wise, relationship wise, family wise, or associate wise, or any other wise. Some people real, if they relate to you, not relate to you, they family or not family. No matter how long you've been knowing them, if you've been knowing them or you just met them. On the other hand, because some people fake, if they related to you, not related to you, or they family or not family, no matter how long you've been knowing them, if you've been knowing them or if you just meeting them. If you trust some people, can trust everybody. You don't trust some people, you trust nobody. It's gone everywhere and anywhere worldwide. And no matter how long you've been there, you've been there for a long time, you've been there for a medium time, you've been there for a short time, or you've been there forever, or you never been there forever. if you old or if you new. Everybody in this world ain't real. Some people in this world are real, some people in this world are fake. Some people meant to be in your life for not seasonal, meant to be in your life for long term, meant to be in your life for life, meant to be in your life forever. And you don't got to cut them off, or you don't got to cut them off forever, or you don't got to cut them off for good. And you don't got to turn your back on. You don't never got to turn your back on, or you don't never got to turn your back on them for good, or you don't never got to walk away from them, or you don't never walk away from them forever, or you don't never got to walk away from them for good. You don't got to give up on them. You don't got to give up on them. Never. You don't got to give up on them for good. You ain't got to stop dealing with them. You don't never got to stop dealing with them. You don't got to stop dealing with them for good. No matter who it is, if they mean you some good. If you're trying to get somewhere in life, or if you're not trying to get somewhere in life. If they relate to you or not related to you, or they family or not family, they know they is, they know who they are. If you know them, if you don't know them, if you've been on them for a long time, if you've been knowing them for a medium time, or if you've been knowing them for a short time, it don't matter how long you've been knowing them. If you've been on them for a long time, or you just mean from all every different race worldwide, if it's from the streets, just in the streets, if it's from lock up or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets. Where it was business wise, if you're doing business with them or not doing business with them, if it's associate wise, if it's friendship wise, if your friend, not your friend, or if it's gang wise, it ain't your gang, not your gang. If it's circle wise, it ain't your circle or not in your circle. Or if it's crew wise, it ain't your crew or not in your crew. Or if it's organization wise, if they in your organization, not in your organization, or why in your circle or not in your circle, or it's from wise, relationship wise, or social wise, and stuff. For real, if you from there, or if you're not from there, or you grew up there, or you didn't grow up there, or you live there or don't live there, or you move there or don't move there, or you visit there or don't visit there, there's anywhere you go, everywhere you go, and no matter how long you've been there for a long time, if you've been there for a medium time, if you've been there for a short time, if you've been there forever, or you're gonna be there forever, or if you old or if you new, if they're alive or if they dead, because they're real and not fake. They'll always be real and never be fake. And then everybody in this world, on the other hand, not fake. Some people in this world fake. Some people in this world real. Some people meant to be in your life for seasonal. Meant to be in your life short term, not long term. And meant to be in your life not for life. And meant to be in your life not forever. And you got to cut them off. Or you got to cut them off forever. You got to cut them off for good. You got to turn your back on them. Or you got to turn your back on them forever. You got to turn your back on them for good. You got to walk away from them. You got to walk away from them forever. You got to walk away from them for good. You got to give up on them. You got to give up on them forever. You got to give up on them for good. You got to stop dealing with them. You got to stop dealing with them forever. You got to stop dealing with them for good. Yeah, no matter who it is, if they don't mean you no good. If you're trying to get somewhere in life, or if you're not trying to get somewhere in life. If they're related to you or not related to you. If they family or not family. You know they is, they know who they are. If you know them or if you don't know them. If you've been knowing them for a long time. If you've been knowing them for a medium time, you've been knowing them for a short time. It don't matter how long you've been knowing them. If you've been knowing them for a long time, or you just mean for all every different race worldwide, if it's from the streets, or just the streets, or if it's from lockup, or just lockup, or from the streets to lockup, or from lockup to the streets, if it's from business wise, if you're doing business with them, or not doing business with them, or it's from associate wise, or it's from friendship wise, if your friend, or it's from family wise, if they family or not family, or if it's from gang wise, it ain't your gang, not your gang. If it's from circle wise, it ain't your circle, not your circle. If it's from crew wise, it ain't your crew or not your crew. Or if it's from organization wise, it ain't your organization, not your organization. Wise, relation wise, or associate wise, on the real. And the other wise and stuff, on the real. If you from there, or if you're not from there, or if you live there, or if you don't live there, or you grew up there, or if you didn't grow up there, or you move there or don't move there, or you visit there or you don't visit there. It don't matter how long you been there. If you been there for a long time, or for a medium time, or for a short time, or you been there forever, or you never been there forever, or you been there forever. If you old or if you know. Real, yeah. If they alive or if they dead, cause they fake and not real, they gonna always be fake and never be real. And all the stuff, and the real, feel me? And like I was saying, like you can trust. If you trust some people, you can't trust everybody. You can trust some people, you can't trust some people. You don't trust some people, you trust nobody. On the real. You feel me? No lie. And you gotta watch the and you gotta watch the fake ones. On the real. You feel me? Cause some people that's real gonna always be real. Some people that's real gonna turn fake. That's fake. And some people fake and always be fake. On the real. You feel me? The real. And then like some family members real. On the real. Or some people that ain't family is real. They would hate on you, be jealous of you, or try to snake you, or try to cross you, or plot on you, try to set you up, or beef with you, go to war with you. On the real. You feel me? They relate to you and I relate to you, they family and not family. You know them or don't know them. On the real, no matter how long you been knowing them, you've been knowing them for a long time, for a medium time, or for a short time. Everybody raised worldwide. And then some people that's family and not family gonna be hating on you, jealous of you, trying to snake you and stuff, be out to get you, out to cross you, go beat with you, go to war with you, be plotting on you. On the real, try to set you up or set you up. On the real, because they fake. And on the real, they relate to you and not relate to you. Or they family and not family. On the real. And they aren't, if you do know them, if you don't know them. On the real, no matter how long you've been knowing them, you've been knowing them for a long time, you've been knowing them for a medium time, or you've been knowing them for a short time, or they've been raised worldwide and stuff. You just mean them, or not just mean them, and stuff. How long you been knowing them? On the real. It don't matter where you go or anywhere you go. Worldwide. It's going all around the whole wide world. This happened everywhere where a person go. anywhere, everywhere. Everybody in this world not real. Some people in this world real, some people in this world fake. Some people meant to be in your life not seasonal. Meant to be in your life long term, meant to be in your life for life, and meant to be in your life forever. If they relate to you, not relate to you, they family or not family. They know what it is, they know who they are. If you know, if you don't know them, if you've been knowing them for a long time, or you've been knowing them for a medium time, or you've been knowing them for a short time, from all every different race worldwide. It was from the streets, or just in the streets, or it's from lock up, or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets. Or if you from there, or if you're not from there, or you grew up there, or you didn't grow up there, you live there, or you don't live there, or if you move there, or if you don't move there, or if you go visit, for anywhere you go, everywhere you go. Because they real if they alive, or if they dead, and they not fake. And then, like, everybody in this world not fake. Some people in this world fake, some people in this world real. Some people meant to be in your life seasonal, meant to be in your life short term, not meant to be in your life for life, and not to be meant to be in your life forever. If they related to you or not related to you, if they family or not family, they know what it is, they know who they are. If you know them or if you don't know them, if you've been knowing them for a long time, or if you've been knowing them for a medium time, or you've been knowing them for a short time, from all of every different race worldwide. It was from the streets, just in the streets, or it's from lock up, or just lock up, or it's from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets. If you from there or not from there, or if you live there or don't live there, or you grew up there or didn't grow up there, or if you move there or if you don't move there, you go visit, or anywhere you go, or everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Because they fake. If they're alive or if they dead. And not real. You know what I mean? And then, like, some people in this world is real. And gonna always be real. You ever never hate on you, never be jealous of you, never try to snake you, never try to cross you, never beef with you, never go to war with you, or be an undercover hater, or not be a hater, and not a backstabber, on the real. You feel me? Or be out to get you, and it be real love. On the real. If they related to you, or not related to you, if they family or not family, they know what it is, they know who they are. If you know them or if you don't know them, if you've been on them for a long time, if you've been knowing them for a medium time, if you've been knowing them for a short time, from all every different race worldwide. If it's from the streets and just in the streets, or it's from lock up, or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets. You from there or not from there, or you live there or don't live there, or you grew up there or didn't grow up there, on the real. Or you go visit, or anywhere you go. You feel me? If it's from business-wise, associate-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, gang-wise, organization-wise, circle-wise. If it's from family-wise, or if it's from associate-wise, or if it's crew-wise, if they in your crew or not in your crew, if they in your circle or not in your circle. For real. You know, within an organization, on the real. You are in your family or not in your family. Family or not. On the real. Blood thicker than water. You feel me? Because they real. Not fake. That's how they or not be fake. On the real. Or don't be out to get you. Some people in this world is fake, be haters, be jealous people, be snake people, be cross people, be undercover haters. If they show it, they don't show it or they hide it. On the real. And try to snake you or be an enemy and be working with the enemy or two-faced it, having both sides and stuff, on one side and stuff, on the real, across you people, on the real, no lie, and it be fake love, on the real. If they related to you, or they not related to you, or they family, or they not family, they know they know who they are. If you do know or you don't know them, if you've been knowing them for a long time, you've been knowing them for a medium time, you've been knowing them for a short time, from all every different race worldwide. If it's from the streets, just the streets, or it's from lockup, or just lockup, or from the streets to lockup, or from lockup to the streets. If you from there, or if you not from there, or if you live there or don't live there, or if you grew up there or you didn't grow up there, or if you go visit, from everywhere you go or anywhere you go, on the real. You know what I mean? If it's from business wise, if it's from associate wise, if it's from family wise, if it's from gang wise, if it's from circle wise, on the real, if it's in a circle or not in a circle, or it's from organization wise in your organization, or it's from gang wise, if it's in your gang, not in your gang, or it's from relationship wise, if it's from friendship wise, it's from associate wise, or any wise, on the real. You feel me? On the real. Be or family wise or whatever wise, if they in your circle, not in your circle, or they your gang, not in your gang, or in your organization, or in your organization, or they in your family, or not in your family, or they family or not family. If it's crew wise, if they in your crew or not in your crew, water thicker than blood. Because they fake. And gonna always be fake. And be out to get you. On the real and not real. You feel me? No lie. Real and real don't hate on each other. Fake hate on the real, and fake hate on each other. On the real and hate on the real. No lie. Some people be real. If they relate to you or not relate to you, they family or not family. Don't be out to get you, or be out to plot on you, or try to set you up or set you up. Some people be fake. If they relate to you or not relate to you, they family or not. Be out to get you and plotting on you and be trying to set you up or set you up. On the real, that's anywhere you go or everywhere you go or any place you go. On the real, if you from there or if you're not from there, or if you grew up there, didn't grow up there, you live there or don't live there, if you move there or don't move there, or if you go visit, that's from everywhere you go or any place you go. On the real, we're in the world. If you've been there for a long time, or if you've been there for a medium time, you've been there for a short time, or you don't be there forever, or you be there forever. If you're a new person or old person or a new person, no matter how long you've been staying there or be there, or you just got there, or you just stay there. Look, you'll get four things in this world. Four things come with this world and stuff. Everybody in this world not real. Some people real. Some people fake. If they related to you or they not related to you, if they family or not family, they know what they is. They know who they are. If you do know them, if you don't know them, from all every different race worldwide, if it's from the streets or just in the streets, or from lock up or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up or from lock up to the streets, if they're alive or they dead, then on the other hand, everybody in the world not fake. Some people fake, some people real. They related to you or not related to you, or they family or they not family. They know what they is, they know who they are. If you do know them or if you don't know them, all every different race worldwide, from the streets or just in the streets, or from lock up or the lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets, if they're alive or they dead. And then you'll get with some people in this world. Some people real and gonna always be real. If they're related to you or not related to you, they family and not family. They know what they is, they know what they are. If you do know them or if you don't know them, from all every different race worldwide, if it's from circle wise or if it's from organization wise. For real, from business wise, from relationship wise, from family wise, from associate wise, from relationship wise, from business wise, from family wise, from gang wise, from friendship wise. For real, blood thicker than water. Real, because they real and not fake. They gonna always be real and not be fake. And then you'll get with some people in this world that this stuff was real and turned fake, or was fake and that would be real. On the real, always never real. On the real, if they relate to you or not related to you, if they family or they not family, they know what they is, they know who they are. If you do know them or if you don't know them, from all every different race worldwide, if it's from circle wise or if it's from organization wise, if it's from business wise, relationship wise, associate wise, friendship wise, gang wise, family wise, or from friendship wise, relation wise, or associate wise, or that wise stuff on the real be because they real and they turn fake. They real turn fake, or it's being fake. And once you turn fake, you can't never turn back real. You can always be fake on the real. And then with some people, you're gonna get some people in the real. Some people two-faced it, play both sides, or don't play both sides, still be two-faced it. If they related to you or not related to you, if they family or not family, they know what it is, they know who they are. If you do know them, we don't know them, for all every different race worldwide. If it's from circle wise or if it's from organization wise, if it's from business wise, associate wise, gang wise, family wise, friendship wise, or the wise and stuff, because or gang wise, because they fake. They're real. They're not real, be real and stuff, and real mix, and fake mix. Real and fake don't mix, and fake and real don't mix. Real and real don't hate on each other, get jealous of each other, and snake each other, and cross each other. and beef with each other. On the real, go to war with each other. And then fake and fake mix. Fake and fake gonna hate on the real, be jealous of the real, and go to war with the real, and try to cross the real, try to snake the real, and beef with the real. And on the real, and real and fake don't mix, and fake and real don't mix. Real and real ain't gonna hate on each other, be jealous of each other, or go to war with each other, or try to snake each other, and cross each other, or beef with each other. On the real, or go to war with each other, or beef with the fake because they real. Let me do something to them. The fake gonna hate on the real, and be jealous of the real, try to cross the real, and try to snake the real, and try to go to war with the real, and beef with the real because they fake. And fake gonna hate on each other, and be jealous of each other, and cross each other, and go to war with each other, and snake each other, and go to war with each other, and beef with each other, and snake each other, because they fake. And they gonna hate on the real, be jealous of the real. On the real, because they fake. Because the fake is fake. Fake gonna always be fake, and real gonna always be real. You feel me? On the real, and then you're gonna get with some people in this world. With some people fake. You're gonna always be fake. Gonna always be a hater person. Gonna always be a jealous person. Gonna always be an enemy. Gonna always be a snake. Gonna always be a crusher person. On the real, or always be a undercover hater, and gonna maybe they undercover hater, or they sure that they hating. On the real, you're gonna be enemy person. On the real, or crusher person, or be out to get you, and they undercover out to get you, or they show it, they out to get you. On the real, or plotting on you, or they show it or don't show it, undercover plotter, or show it. On the real, they related to you, or they not related to you, or and they family or not family, or and stuff. On the real, with enemy stuff. On the real, or your enemy stuff, or working with the enemy. They know who they is, and they know who they are. On the real, they related to you or not related to you. They family, not family. They know who they is. They know who they are. If you do know them or if you don't know them, for all every different race worldwide, if it's from circle wise or if it's from organization wise, from business wise, if relationship wise, or associate wise, or if it's from gang wise, if it's from family wise, if it's from business wise, whatever wise, or gang wise. On the real, water thick in the blood because they fake. On the real, and not real, and they can always be fake and not real. You feel me? Don't lie. When you fake, you gonna always be fake. You can't never be real. On the real, you gonna always be fake. Then with some people, meant to be in your life long term and forever. If they relate to you and not relate to you, they family and not family. They know what it is. They know who they are. If you know them or if you don't know them, for every different race worldwide. On the real, in the street, from the streets, just in the streets, from lockup, just up, or from the streets to lock up, or lock up from the lock up to the streets. If they're alive or if they dead, because they're real. Then some people meant to be in your life short term and not forever. If they related to you and not related to you. If they relate to you, they know what it is, they know who they are. If you know, if you don't know them, from all the different races worldwide. On the real, from the streets, or just in the street, from lockup, or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or from lock up to the streets. If they're alive or dead because they fake. On the real. You feel me? No lie. On the real. And then they know with both of your hands doing, they know everything is going on. On the real. And they know one hand doing, they know the other hand doing, they know everything is going on. Then they know both hands doing, they know everything is going on. And be out to get you and still on the real. If you trust some people, you can't trust everybody. If you don't trust some people, you trust nobody. If you know them or if you don't know them. On the real, no matter how long you've been on, for a long time or for a medium time or a short time. If it's family or not family. You gotta be careful who you have in your circle and who you have around you. Because sometimes it can be real love or it can be fake love or real smiles or fake smiles. You know, and then like the ones that did something to me, the fake ones that hurt me and did something to me, got me look at the real ones that'll never do nothing to me or think about never doing nothing to me or hurting me. On the real, the fake ones mess it up for the real ones. On the real, and you watching everybody now, you watching the fake ones and you watching the real ones. On the real. Everybody stuff. And guard yourself, protect yourself. For what happen again. Once you've been through a lot in your life or in your life growing up, or once you got put through stuff in your life or put through stuff growing up, in the real, nobody ain't perfect in this world or ain't perfect. On the real, everybody done been through something. On the real, stuff it was from negative or positive or turn negative to positive, or if it's just negative or just positive or positive to negative. On the real, both negative and positive. In the world, yeah. They went through something, they got put through something. On the real. And them being put through pain and went through pain. On the real. Yeah, why some people crazy. On the real. Because what they been through. On the real. Or where they come from. Or where they grew up around. Or got put through. Or all of them. On the real. You feel me? And my pain burned deep. Ever since I was a kid, boy, and my pain burned deep. And my pain run deep. On the real. Eyes and stuff on the real. Don't lie. Hey, you can always move on with your life, but you never forget. On the real. You feel me? You still going through it or you not going through it? No more. Stick with you. On the real. Here on deep, in your mind. On the real. On the real, and here your mind. Be everything because your pain runs deep. On the real. From you get hurt. On the real. So having similar stuff. That's why you carry yourself different. How you used to carry yourself. On the real, or pain, it burn. Your pain burn deep. On the real. You feel me? And that's why if you or if you come around me with the hating and jealousy stuff, or hating and jealousy or snake stuff, everything stuff, I'm gonna remove myself, or you're gonna have to remove yourself. On the real. No lie. You feel me? On the real. No lie. You can be real. Real. It's not real if you bring you around me and stuff. Cause I need to go through no more stuff or no more problems. I can't have no more pain put on me. On the real. Other people have been through more than me. And more than me. And some people say they've been through more stuff than me. Some old people and people my age and people younger than me. Then some people say I've been through more stuff than them. You know, some people older than me, some people my age, some people younger than me. On the real. You would say anything something different. Or still on the real. No lie. And that's why they say, why you so crazy? It ain't the paranoid schizophrenia or the bipolar. It's because what I went through and got put through and negative stuff happening to me. Some of the negative stuff. Some positive stuff happened to me growing up. Some negative stuff happened to me growing up. On the real. And I'm still on the real. And they be like, why you so crazy? Why he don't interact with nobody like he used to no more? None of that stuff. It ain't because I'm fake. You feel me? I choose to hang with myself and less problems. On the real. You feel me? And then some dudes and females that they relate to me and not relate to me, family or not, was real. That I bought some on my house, some on my house stuff. So now I'm on my house, call my mom, call my mom, and stuff with the A1 food and stuff. Still keep it real with me to this day. On the real. But some people out of all of them I hung with, some of the people was fake from the get-go. Mom ain't trust them. On the real. Males and females. Some people, if they relate to me, not related to me. On the real, I'm telling you, get in the house, I tell my mom, they cool. They call my mom, you know, stuff, my mom ain't trust them. I told my mom they was cool, and them was the ones that crossed me. On the real, try to take me out and try to rob me. Come after me over jealousy and hate. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of people everywhere I went. I had a lot of people with me, and I was with a lot of people. But nowadays I hang with myself because I choose to. You feel me? Some people ask why, not because they want me to hang with them or because I don't want them to hang with me. I choose to hang with myself nowadays. On the real. That's out of verses back in the day. On the real. Don't get it twisted. I still got a lot of people behind me though. On the real. You feel me? And they got my back. If it ain't everybody on some little stuff on the real. No lie. And I've been through a lot. You feel me? On the real. You feel me? That's why I'm always mean and angry. On the real. You feel me? And don't trust nobody. On the real. You feel me? Or if I trust some people, you can trust some people. Or you don't trust some people, you can't trust everybody. On the real. You feel me? I had some people say real with me. And they related to me and I related to me. On the real, family or not family, then I had some people turn fake on me. On the real, or fake with me, if they relate to me, not relate to me, or family or not family. On the real. You feel me? And going all, been through life and death situations, more than once. There's a lot of stuff. I ain't saying I ain't perfect. I did stuff to people too. But sometimes I ain't do nothing to people to be after me. And sometimes I did stuff to people to be after me. You feel me? That's why I say I ain't perfect. On the real. You feel me? And then some people I had beef with back in the day squashed it. They said we older now. That's when we was kids and everything and stuff. But some people still on the beef from back in the day, from when we was kids, all the way up to now, to my age now. Still after me. On the real. You feel me? Some people with what I beef with family and not family, squashed it, said we older now. That when we was kids, and then some people with family and not family still beef with me to this day, ever since we was kids, all the way up to now. On the real. You feel me? Then I had some people that I know, that I hung with, join the enemies that's against me, always been against me. And they relate to me and not relate to me. And join the enemy and they relate to me. They to me, or the family and not, and something. Or they relate to me and not relate to me, family and not. Know me for the enemy. Then I had some people stay silent. If they're related to me or not related to me. On the real, stay real. If they relate to me or not related to our family or not. On the real. Real. When the city, that's the places I went. On the real. You feel me? On the real, I done been crossed growing up. When I was a kid, it ain't happened now. When I older, like it was when I was a kid, I done been crossed. On the real. You feel me? That's why I got a shield on me and guard on me. But what happened? But what happened in the end? They trying stuff on the real. You feel me? I done been set up when I was a kid, growing up. On the real, in the bad way. Trying to take me out, hurt me and stuff. On the real. But I still live on to talk about it to this day. Because I was in life and death situations. I could have been going up out of here a long time ago. When I was a kid. On the real. But I thank God for keeping me alive. To speak to us to this day. Because some people don't got a chance to speak to us to this day. Because their life get took. On the real. Just read their life and stuff on the real. You feel me? On the real. Whenever you know, I done been through shootouts. I done got stabbed. I done got shot. More than once. I done been got robbed more than once. When I was a kid and stuff. I did gang bang. On the real. When I was a kid. Growing up. On the real. I used to get charged a lot. And people started to bully on me. And try me a lot. Come after me and mess with me and pick on me. So I joined the dangerous gang that everybody was scared of. My other gang was scared of. And once I joined that gang, that once you try me, stop trying. It wasn't nobody from that gang trying and stop trying me. On the real, because they're scared of people in that gang. So I joined the gang, they're scared of that gang, scared of me. And some people living here wasn't scared of me. They're scared of people in that gang and scared of that gang while they stopped trying me. Then love it if people still try me, even though they were scared of that gang. And I was in that gang, but they weren't scared of me. On the real. They had to go through them to get to me, and they knew it was going to protect me. On the real. And I joined for protection and fell in love with it. On the real. You feel me? Then the gang took care of me. Some people in the gang took care of me way better than my family. Or people in our family that weren't part of that gang. And some people that's family and our family took care of me better than some people in the gang. You feel me? And then the gang looked out for me way more than some people that was a family. On the real. And I family that was in the gang and some people that was family or not family that were in the gang looked out for me way more than people was in the gang. It was in the gang. On the real. But they said we were real. And then they had killed somebody messing with me. It came down to it, and what they did, there was you ain't to be messing around with. On the real. You feel me? On the real. And I joined the gang when I was younger, when I was a kid, for protection. On the real, because I kept getting tried. People trying to bully on me, people coming after me, trying me and stuff, picking on me and stuff. On the real. And they want to be in the gang that was dangerous than all the other gangs. And I already fought the other gangs, so I'll beat the other gangs. On the real, the other gangs scared of them, or they'll fight the gang they're scared of. On the real. The trial. Or to go to war with them. And they had the law scared. Some police officers scared. On the real. You feel me? On the real. No lie. No games and none. You feel me? Then plus I had my own gang. I started too when I was a kid. And I was in the gang when I was a kid. Little boy, I wasn't even no teenager. I was young. A kid. On the real. No lie. On the real. Yeah, I'd have been a gang bangers and stuff, and then when the gang come after them, they try to aim for me. And this is how it was growing up and stuff. When somebody did something to somebody, they want to fight them, they want to fight me. And the person said they did it to them. On the real, if I was wrong, had something to do with it, I didn't have nothing to do with it. On the real. And then when the gangs run rush and go to wars and stuff, everybody from the other side, from the rival gang, you try to shoot at me. Aim for me when they get to shoot. And my side trying to run rushing them, fighting them, or shooting at them and stuff. And they had weapons on one side, weapons and fighting and shooting and stuff. They was aiming for me out of everybody. Every time we went to war with a different gang. On the real. They try to aim for me. Only aim for me. And I see all these people bum rushing you, and you try to aim for me. On the real. No lie. You can try like that. But fuck the join the gang. And after I joined the gang. War other gang stuff and everything is still on the real. Sometimes for something, sometimes it was for nothing. On the real. You feel me? It's over jealousy and hate and stuff. And sometimes over girls, because the girl, I turned the girl down and they wanted to go with her. So she went to go get her brothers and stuff, or her gang and stuff, to jump me and beat me up and stuff, trying to force me to go with her. And everything and stuff. On the real. I gotta try that's part of it I gotta try before I join the gang. You know, I was in the gang and stuff. On the real, you know what I mean? I wanted me to bring my girlfriend and go with them. And they crush on me and stuff. On the real. And send their brothers at me and stuff. Or people at me and stuff. And then some people, it was over jealousy and hate. Why I got tried, why this come away with jealousy and hate. And envy. On the real. Stuff. And then sometimes it's for people just doing it just to do it. And I did another tune. I just tune and stuff. On the real, or it's because I did something to him. On the real. Don't lie. Sometimes. You feel me? On the real. No lie. On the real. And then try to change my life. I try moving away, changing my life. On the real. Then all we did, we sent from another bad neighborhood to another bad neighborhood. Worse than that. Or we moved from another neighborhood to another neighborhood just like that. On the real, or our neighborhood was worse than that. We stayed there before, and then was another neighborhood was worse, but wasn't like the neighborhood was in before, growing up and stuff. On the real, how you supposed to make a person change? We ain't going from the hood to Hollywood. On the real, couldn't afford that. Or we ain't go from the what's it called? From the hood to Beverly Hills. The son on the real. It was another hood like that because we couldn't afford it. The suburbs. And then I ain't had all the gear and stuff just like how everybody else had and stuff. We had clothes. But since it wasn't the type of kind of gear everybody else was rocking, got picked on by my clothes. On the real. And shoes and stuff. No lie. But still just nice though. On the real, and that's what had me in the street hustling. On the real, and doing stuff in the street and robbing stuff to make my family better and stuff, not because I wanted to do it. And fighting stuff, and it had me fall the victims of the street life. On the real, at a young age. It's the way we grew it up. What I was trying to say, we was rural poor. You feel me? We had money, my mom worked stuff to take care of all of us, but we couldn't get what we really wanted. It was either be in the house, pay the bills in the house, and then get some clothes stuff, or we either be out in the street. So which one you want? Y'all want this stuff that y'all want? Or y'all want a roof over your head? Y'all want the stuff that y'all want? No roof ain't gonna be over your head. Or y'all can have a roof over your head and don't get the stuff that y'all want. On the real, we can afford what we can afford. We couldn't go past our means. On the real. And then if I joined the gang for protection, and that's the reason why I joined the gang too. You feel me? When I was a kid. On the real. Not the you and on the real. We looked out for each other. They're like my second family. On the real. That I could turn to. You feel me? On the real. And they protect me way more. The gang protect me way more My family members protecting me, and people that ain't family that was in the gang protecting me. But my gang protected me very more. The gang protected me very more when I was a kid than my own family did. Or people that's wasn't in the gang. My own family did. They gave me that protection. They mostly with me everywhere I went. On the real. You feel me? My family members and stuff wasn't with me everywhere I went. On the real. And then, like, if you stay in the same house or a different house, you don't know. Everybody 100% because they got to take some time out doing stuff for themselves. And they say they know you the whole time. The only one know you the whole time is God and Satan, is God and Jesus. On the real. Be with you everywhere you go. How you know what a person doing in the next room and you in the same house and they in another room if they in the same room with you? On the real, be doing different stuff. Or if you taking some time off for everybody can't be around a person all day and every day. Some people gotta take time out for themselves during the day. They can be around a person all day and every day and stuff. And then lie, person say they know you the whole 100%. And be around you the whole 100%, that's a lie. They don't be around you the whole 100%. God say. On the real. If on the real, nobody will be right the whole time. If you're in the house or on the street. Everything, because everybody got to take time out doing stuff for themselves during the day. On the real. Everybody don't know every move you make or what you do. On the real. That's for anybody on earth. They ain't around you the whole 24/7. Because they got to take some time out doing some stuff for themselves. If it's in the house, the same house, or you're in the same place, in different rooms in the same house, or on the street, in the house, on the street, or you're around the streets. On the real. They gonna take some time out for themselves. And to be right on 24/7, God and Satan be right on 24/7. On the real. No lie. You feel me? And it's anywhere you go, to any city, any state, or any country, overseas, all everything, all every different city, all the different city, all every different country overseas, or anywhere you go in your city, or what's that stuff. Nobody be around you whole 24/7. On the real. You feel me? If it's from business wise, relationship wise, circle wise, gang wise, it's from friendship wise, relationship wise, subject wise, or family wise. On the real. You feel me? If you're doing negative stuff, or if you're doing positive stuff, or turn negative to positive, or positive to negative, or just positive, or just negative. On the real. You feel me? No lie. And then sometimes some people take it to the grave with them. All time they're alive, they keep it a secret. For some people don't keep it a secret. They don't take it to the grave with them. Come on, a year later, now sooner or later. But some people don't come on now sooner or later. They take it to the grave with them. Some stuff, you got to keep it secret, keep to yourself. That's why I was saying, if they know what your, don't know what you got going, don't know nothing. If they don't know what your right hand got going on, don't know what you're doing with right hand, I don't know what your left hand got going on, I don't know what you're doing with your left hand, I don't know what your left hand, don't know what you're doing with your left hand, got going on with your left hand, or don't know what you're doing with your right hand, know what you got going on with your right hand, they don't know nothing. Then if they know what you got going on with your right hand, know what you're doing with your right hand, they don't know what you got going on with your left hand, doing with your left hand. They know some stuff. They don't know everything. And they know what you got going on with your left hand, know what you're doing with your left hand. They don't know what your right hand doing, what you got going on with your right hand, know what you're doing with your right hand. Know what you got going on with your right hand. They know some stuff, not everything. They know what you got going on with your right hand, know what you're doing with your right hand, know what you got going on with your left hand, know what you're doing with your left hand, know what you got going on with your left hand, know what you're doing with your left hand, know what you going on with your right hand, know what you're doing with your right hand. They know everything. It'll be easy to get you. On the real. But that would come like everything's still in the real. And people don't supposed to know everything. On the real. Yeah, man. Then a lot of stuff I post. There's a little bit of stuff I post. It's way more stuff that I don't post than what I post. Way more, a lot more that I never post. Or I post stuff on the real. Feel me? And I growing up as a kid and stuff, in and out the psych ward, in and out of DH, on the real, in and out prison stuff on the real, and everything stuff, catching charge after charge, on the real. No lie. I calmed down when I got older, because I was crazy. When I got locked up after I got out, I calmed myself down like I was, like I used to be back then. When I was younger, way younger than this, I was crazy than I am now. You think I'm crazy? On the real. It was way more crazy. On the real. You feel me? Some people said if I don't go back to the old, some people stop dealing with me because I ain't go back to the old me. On the real. They like the old me better. Some people said if you go back to the old you, I'm going to stop messing with you. Some people like the new me better. And some people don't like the new me better. They like the old me better. And some people like both the old me and the new me. On the real. Because I just came a long way. You feel me? For the stuff I've been through. And some people only know the new you. On the real. Some people don't know both sides. The old you, how you used to be, and the new you. On the real. Some people only know the old you, don't know the new you. Some people know the old you and the new you. On the real. What you been through, what you used to go through, and then what you went through, used to go through, or what you used to went through, and then what you doing now, and what you going through now. On the real. Everybody don't know that. Some people know the old you, some people know the new you. Some people know the new you, only know the new you. They don't know the old you. Some people don't know the old you, don't know the new you. On the real. You feel me? On the real. You can say people been around your house 24/7. They're all saying about that. Nobody don't know your house 24/7 on earth. They took time out doing this show. Only God and Jesus saying stuff on the real. You feel me? No game. On the real. And I was a target. Ever since I was a kid, growing up, like I tried a lot, everything stuff, I was a target. On the real. That's why people target me. On the real, I was a target. That's why I got tried a lot, too. Most of you was over jealousy and hate. And stuff, on the real. I was targeting the hood. Most target out of all my friends, out of all my the gang members in the gang I was in. Or I was a target when I joined the gang. Yeah, I thought, man, before I joined the gang. I heard all this stuff on the real. Yeah, that's where pig with. No lie. You feel me? On the real. Yeah, I'm still a target now. While I'm older. But it ain't like it was when I was a kid. How I was a target. It was way worse when I was a kid. That people targeted me. Then when I'm older, some people know both sides on the real. Some people don't know what it used to be like. Don't know me, and like I was saying, some people don't know me and don't know what it used to be like on the real, or the way I grew up. In family, people they relate to me, not relate to family or not. On the real, you feel me? No lie. And sometimes I'll be feeling like people try me and make me. I'll be trying to keep my cool and say, I'm going to stay the new me. I don't want to go back to the old me, to what I used to do and stuff. Because I see if I go back to the old me, it's going to be hard to stop me on the real. If you like that out here. On the real, when I was, before I got locked up. On the real. Lock up set me down to calm me down. And when I got out more calm and more mellow and stuff, and less crazier than when I went in. The kid is still on the real. And plus, it made me more crazy though when I stay mellow and keep mellow and stuff on the real. You feel me? I used to get a lot of fights. I used to get in. And I used to get jumped a lot, snuffed a lot. On the real. You know, I generally hate stuff about people I know. People I didn't know stuff, to get me. On the real. And I fight face to face and then stuff. I used to get a lot of fights. And run on the real. You know, stuff and everything. You know what I mean? On the real, I used to get a lot of fights in school, in the streets and stuff. My problems was really at home. It was in the streets. On the real. In that school. Like that stuff. On the real. Now, I had problems in the streets and giving people problems in the street. And I had problems at school and giving people problems at school. When it came home, I didn't really get no problems. On the real. In my house. On the real. My mom will tell you that. You know, most of my life. On the real. Because my problem wasn't in the house, it was in the streets or at school. Or locked up. That really wasn't locked up either. Most of my problems weren't really locked up either. You feel me? It was in the streets or at school. But most of my problems was in the streets than school. On the real. You feel me? So, it's doing everything. On the real. No lie. And stuff. On the real. And then I was getting in trouble trouble a little bit before I joined the gang. But when I joined the gang, that's when I started getting in trouble. Way more trouble than I was getting in trouble then before I joined the gang. On the real. You feel me? No lie. When I was a kid. On the real. No lie. And then a car made. It was crazy. Then growing up, we didn't have much. You feel me? We gonna afford what we can afford on the real. The street and stuff and everything and stuff. They had me doing stuff in the streets and everything and stuff. The real, I said buildings and stuff. And the real, and I grew up in a multitude of bad neighborhoods. Said the different gang neighborhoods and everything and stuff. Couple of neighborhoods, it was the same gang. Couple of neighborhoods, it was a whole another different gang and stuff. On the real. And on the real, some stuff I did when I was a kid, I should never did. On the real, but I can't shake back on it. That's why I got me going crazy. I'm up all night. On the real, constantly up all night. Not sleepy. Sleeping stuff that burned deep. Some stuff I did, some stuff happened to me. I heard in these streets. Growing up. When I was a kid, that was how I could take back. On the real. You feel me? And some of my problems from when I was a kid still bother me to this day. Some of my problems when I was a kid still follow me to this day. And some of the problems I had when I was a kid don't follow me to this day. On the real. That's what I was talking about. Some people still got beef with me ever since we were a kid, all the way up to now. And some people had beef with me when I was a kid. They got beef with me no more. Because now we older. And they said that when we was kids. On the real. No lie. You feel me? And then I try to leave the gang life alone. Can't escape it. Try to escape the gang life. Trying to, I'm tripping. Trying to stay the gang life. Try to escape the hood life. On the real, and that stuff. It's how to change my life. But it's hard because your poverty. You gotta make to your poverty. Or you live at stuff. Somebody can change where they at and don't move. Somebody got to move and change. When they go to a better environment, or a different environment, or a different city, state, or other stuff and change. Somebody can change where they at. And then if they don't work in one place, it might be worse in another place, or they like it, or they don't work in one place. That means you ain't gonna make it in another place. You gonna make it in some places you can make it at. On the real. If it's in the same city, then they are going other cities and cities in the same state, or other cities and states. We'll see the stuff on the real. Sometimes say people move away, they change. Some people don't got they change. On the real. That's why some people don't ever go back to where they used to stay at. On the real, because they want to go back to what they used to do. On the real, and take care of people and didn't. Some people go back and take care of their people. On the real, or never leave and take care of their people. And then their stuff. On the real. And some people can change where they at and never leave. And then go back and stuff on the real. You feel me? You get every place. Some places that we can make it in some places. Some places you can make it in. Some places you can't make it in some places. On the real. You can't. Every place you go still. On the real. No lie. other stuff on the real. So how you expect to change if you move from a bad neighborhood you stayed in, move to another bad neighborhood? How you expect a person to change? I can see if you go from the hood to the suburb, then that's different. They're still going everywhere on the real. You got to be able to change. Because there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's less more stuff going on in the suburbs. So some suburbs ain't having that. Then the hood, you go all crazy in the suburbs, go out there with that, they gonna kick you out of there. Or you go or see somebody out of the suburb, and you can take your stuff out there with them. They have all that out there, how they do in the hood. You feel me? So people know how to act in the hood. You put me in the suburbs. People know my family, people that ain't family. I was sitting in the suburbs. I went back to school. Everything stuff doing good. Worse than me being in the hood. I was going all crazy in the hood, acting gangster, like everything and stuff in the hood, and acting a thug and shit in the hood. But when I was out in the suburbs, in a better environment, I wasn't into that hood stuff. I act like a gangster, I act like a thug. On the real, I had a job, I went to school, I went back to school, and everything. Sometimes it had something to do with people's environment. Then they go around there and stuff. On the real. Versus in the hood. Some people can change their life by moving to the suburbs and not in the hood. Some people can change their life where they at. On the real. And change their life in the suburbs and change their life in change their life in the hood, change their life in the suburbs and stuff. On the real. It takes time. It takes some people move away to change their life. On the real, some people can change their life where they at. On the real. You feel me? Hola. You feel me? Because out in the suburbs, they don't have all that hood stuff going on. It's still going everywhere now out in the suburbs, how I be in the hood. On the real. And people carry themselves different out in the suburbs than the hood. You feel me? On the real. So you just say, all the kind of stuff on the real. So you know how to act. Some people don't know how to act in the hood. They don't know how to act in the suburbs. Some people don't know how to act in the hood, but they know how to act in the suburbs. Some people don't know how to act in the suburbs. They know how to act in the hood. On the real. Some people. You feel me? On the real. On the real. No lie. You feel me? On the real. Sometimes it takes a better environment for a person to change. On the real. You feel me? And sometimes, then if you don't go to a better environment, sometimes in your life, being in the hood, it's going to be hard for you to change. But on the real, if you go out to the suburbs and change your life in the suburbs, it'd be less easier. On the real, than being harder. Imagine stuff or go somewhere else. You know, say stuff in the state or son. Your son. Life on the real. You feel me? Hola. It takes some people got to get away from that environment that they in to change their life and go to another environment. Some people stay the same if they in the environment with folks. In the next environment, on the real, or some people change. Don't stay the same. When the environment they've been before, the next environment or the environment they've been before, or real or the environment before stuff. They go there on the real. That's it. Going move to any neighborhood or to city, or state, or coming on scene or anywhere and stuff on the real. Or suburbs and hood, everything's still on the real. You feel me? The real they tell you back and stuff, and then some people can't go back in some of those places that they used to hang at once you reach the popular top of the level stuff. You know, some places came with some of the people they used to hang with on the real. Not being fake. And some people go back in all the area, but some people don't want to get caught up. You know, once they make it to a certain level. You run stuff. Real. And then we make it to a certain level. Some people can't hang in the spots that they used to hang in on the real because they don't want to get caught up, or the jealousy and hate. Wasn't it before you make it to the top, and then you make it to the top, jealousy, hate come your way and stuff. Your enemies and then more enemies come and stuff, or what's the name? On the real. No lie. Still everything. That's it. On the real. Some people don't go back to their old neighborhood or to their city or state because they got banded or they did get banded. They don't want to go back because jealousy, hate, or they don't want to get caught up. Or go back to the stuff they used to do. On the real, that's why they never go back. It's here the people from distance. And some people move away and still go back. They take care of the people from distance, take care of the people in person, or take care of the people in person that leave. And some people never go back. And they take care of the people from a distance. On the real. And stuff. And then some people like your family stuff, like take your whole family with you. If someone want to stay, they have security guards guard them stuff, make sure they safe. On the real. And the ones that want to come, they come. Some people be like, I want to leave and go and stuff. Some people don't want to see nothing new. Some people want to see nothing new. They say, I want to leave. Someone going to leave with you. And someone going to stay. On the real, all of them don't leave. All of them ain't going to stay. On the real. You feel me? But don't ask. Don't say I asked you to come. On the real. You decide to stay. Or you decide to go. On the real. You feel me? No lie. No games. You move to a better environment or to a different city, different state, or a different country overseas, a different country. Or some, or a different neighborhood, better environment. You in the stuff. Some people, when you say environment, they don't want to leave. On the real, some people homesick to the environment, until they see the state. On the real, still don't want to move away. Some of them ain't homesick. Some of them are like, oh yeah, we moving away fast. We fast to go. On the real. To another neighborhood or to another city or state. And hood or city still on the real. Go fast. All of them go, all of them come. Or some of them come back because they homesick when they move away. On the real. Homesick. If it's where they come from, city and stuff on the real. Some people never come back. You feel me? Really move away. Move away. And some people on the real. You know, all the other stuff. On the real. On the real. And different different things and stuff. On the real, if I had the chance to move away again to see another state or somewhere and stuff, I would. On the real. And do better than what I did before. For real. Your stuff. Or different color. Or on the color of season or what's the name stuff. On the real. And sometimes when you move away and stuff, it can be worse where you going than when you was at before. And sometimes it can be better than when you was at before. Than when you had before, it can be better than where you going after. On the real. And somewhere you be at before can be worse than when you going after. On the real. You feel me? Or the same. Different neighborhood, move to a different neighborhood, or different city, different states, or we'll see on the real. A lot of stuff, or the name stuff on the real. And stuff. You feel me? With everything. On the real. You feel me? On the real or everything and stuff. No lie. On the real. But you gotta keep your head up through the stuff. And I ain't saying you ain't gonna make it. On the real, if it's better than we was at before, or it's worse than we was at before, or before it's better when you going after, or before it's worse than when you going after. On the real. Say you can't make it. Some people can make it. Some people can't make it. On the real. It all depends on you. You gotta be yourself inside or you be yourself on the outside. On the real. It all start with you. What you wanna do. Or what lane you take. Or what path you take. On the real. You feel me? On the real. And sometimes it don't be the place. It be you. You feel me? And sometimes it be the place in you. Or sometimes it be the place and not you. On the real. You feel me? So if you go for neighborhoods, or you go from different cities, different states, different cities, different states, or different countries overseas, on the real. You feel me? You go visit, go live there, you from there or not. You live there to take somewhere else, or you grew up there or not. Or you good up there, good up somewhere else, good up other places. For the real. If you was there before, it's better. Then you go after, or after better than when you was there before, or it's the same, it's bad, or before is better than you go after, or after is better than when you was there before. On the real. But the same stuff on the real. Everywhere ain't like that though. Some places the same. And then they go to different cities, different states, or different countries overseas, and then some places ain't the same. Some places better than some places, some places ain't better than some places. On the real. Or worse than some places. In some places, they ain't worse than some places, and some places be the same. On the real. You feel me? On the real. But that's from going to different neighborhoods or different, if you visit gonna live away, or you're gonna visit different neighborhoods or hoods or different cities or different states or different countries overseas or different countries. States on the real. The environments. On the real. No lie. You feel me? Even stuff. Every environment have houses and hoods and stuff, everything, but the environment is different. The people carry themselves different. Every city, every day, and every city, every state, and every country overseas, different countries overseas. All the different city, all the different states. States still on the road. That's what I was saying. On the real, some places worse than some places. In some places the same. Some places better than some places. On the real. But that don't matter. It depends on you. On the real. You can make it anywhere. If it's worse place, better place, or whatever, it begins on you. It's what I'm saying, it's what route you take, or it will path you take. On the real. Sometimes it can be the place, now I'm saying, sometimes it can be the place and don't be you, or sometimes it can be you and not the place, or it can be the place in you, or you in the place. On the real. You feel me? Doing stuff on the real. How you carry yourself and everything and stuff. You from there or not. You gonna visit, gonna live there, move away, or go visit, are you from there or not? On the real. They'll stay somewhere else, or stay somewhere else, or stay somewhere else, everything and stuff. On the real. No lie. For real. You know what I mean? And stuff, and all that. On the real. You think I like the life I live? I wish I could have a better life. A way better life than the life I live. That's all I wanted when I was a kid. You feel me? Yeah. On the real, I always wanted a better life. If I grew up in the suburbs, if my mom can afford the suburbs, she couldn't afford the suburbs. If I grew up in the suburbs and stuff when I was a kid, when I had on the next one I take the suburbs, she can't afford it, I probably would have turned out a better way than I am now. On the real. You feel me? On the real. Versus me growing up in the hood. On the real. Growing up in the suburbs. When I had all these tattoos I got, my son, I had more stuff on the real. Because sometimes I got something to do with the Bible. On the real. You feel me? You win. On the real. You feel me? Do I like staying in the hood? You feel me? If I can afford the suburbs, I want to been gone. On the real. But I can't afford the suburbs. So I got to deal where I stay at. They can't escape it. But if I can afford the suburbs, so I can escape the shit. On the real. I'm the cousin escape. On the real. Just stuff on the real. I would have been going out the hood. You feel me? You know, stuff on the real. I got my family out the hood. On the real. You feel me? There you go. That stuff. On the real. You feel me? People carry themselves different. Like you go to different city, different state, or new city, or in the hood and the suburbs. So like Strongsville. You got the Strongsville versus the hood. On the real. Not the suburbs, it's like the hood. The Strongsville somewhere. Or Painesville. Or out in Olmsted and stuff. On the real. You feel me? Some ghetto, some suburbs ghetto is ghetto. Because it's too close to the hood. You go to suburbs that's far away from the hood. You see how they act out there, you go hang out there. In some places, you go out there, you know nobody out there in the suburb. You go out there and do something to people and start going out there to their houses and stuff. Meet them at the malls and stuff. And get close with them and stuff. You gonna be in the hood, go out there. See the suburbs not. I'm out there. On the real. Or where's in the hood or something. There's a big difference. Stuff going everywhere, but there's a big difference. Like this example, come here, Strongsville or Seven Hills to the hood. Now tell me something. Somewhere like that. Or a suburb made like that. Now tell me something. You feel me? Now tell me something. On the real. You feel me? No lie. Versus living in the hood or living out there. You feel me? They ain't having all that hood stuff out there. What you doing in the hood? The real. You feel me? On the real. You feel me? Or even the sun and stuff. You go out there all that hood stuff and everything stuff, they'll kick you out. Or you got people going to go see you. You go out there with the hood stuff, everything and stuff, and they don't do hood stuff. See, you get them kicked out. If you come visit doing stuff out there. On the real. So some people know how to keep the hood stuff where the hood stuff at in the hood. another kid that's still where it's at, they don't take it other places with them. They got out there and stuff. And keep what's going on out there at the hood and stuff on the real. Because they ain't having that out there. Like places like Strongville, Painesville and stuff. What you do in the hood. Some stuff you can't get away with out there. On the real. You know, or somewhere like that. You can get away with, or somewhere like that, get away with it out there. On the real, how you get away with it in the hood? You feel me? Cause they ain't having it. So when you go to somewhere like that stuff, or city states or other countries and stuff overseas too. Or different neighborhoods, different environments and stuff. If it's the same environment, like each other, the environment before, the environment after, or the environment before better, or the after worse, or the environment after better, and the environment before worse, on the real. On the real, and they taking no shit on the real. And so if you get away with it, and some neighborhoods, some cities and states, and some countries overseas and stuff, you ain't gonna get away with it everywhere. If you be lucky, you get away with it everywhere. On the real. You feel me? On the real, what you was doing before, when you go someplace after, or you go to the place after, and the place you before or after or before. You know what I'm saying? After and before is still on the real. You know what I mean? You can both places and stuff on the real. You don't get away with that stuff everywhere. On the real. You go. On the real, that's why I'm saying you can't make it in one place. That means you can't make it in a different place. That means you can't make it in some places. That means you can't make it everywhere. And then if you can make it everywhere, or you can make it everywhere, or you can make it in some places, and you can't make it everywhere, or you can make on the real, or you can make it something that can make it everywhere, or you can make it everywhere and make it someplace on the real. You feel me? It depends on the person, how they carry yourself. On the real, depends on you what path you go or what route you take. On the real, or how you carry yourself. On the real. No lie. You feel me? Cause every environment ain't the same. Every environment, different city and state, it's different environment, and people carry themselves different. And countries overseas and stuff, they carry themselves different. On the real. You feel me? It may have hoods and everything and stuff, they carry themselves different. Sometimes dress different, carry themselves different. They'll know if you're from there or not from there. On the real, by the way you talk, way you dress, if you good up there, you from somewhere else, or who you at and good up there, or you from somewhere else. Or some people, but I know it. But some people can tell. On the real. You feel me? No matter how long you be there or gonna stay there or move there. On the real. Whole time you there. No matter how many years, how many months, how many days. On the real. Cause they been around people that's from there all them years. Stuff on the real. You a newcomer that come or been there for years. Tell you from there, not from there. The real, or the way you carry yourself. On the real. If it's from the streets, in the streets, or if it's locked up, or different neighborhoods, or different cities or states, or different countries overseas. On the real. So some people can't tell. If everybody will tell, can't tell. Some people will tell out of everybody. Or some people can't tell. Or everybody can tell. Or everybody can't tell. But there's going to be some people that can't tell. Some people can tell. Or some people can't tell and they don't say nothing about it. On the real. You just want to never stuff on the real. You feel me? No lie. It's from you can get away everywhere stuff is on the real. You can get away with some places you can't get away with that. Or you get away with it everywhere, or you can't get away with it everywhere. On the real, it's from negative, or if it's negative to positive, or positive negative, or just negative. On the real. You feel me? Or it's just positive or negative. Or negative or positive. On the real. Some people ain't allowed it. The real. Some people allowed it. You get away on the real. I'm saying like you get away with it on some people can't get away with it all. On the real. And that's like with the virus. In different cities, different states, different countries and stuff. On the real. I'm seeing stuff. You feel me? On the real. On the real. No lie. No games enough. Only done everything on the real. You feel me? And instead of you was doing that in a place before, you go to some other place doing it, you ain't gonna make it in the other place. On the real. You took out, you don't make it back. You took out or something. On the real. Or stuff you do in the place before, and you go to another place and do it, you can get away with it. But some places you don't get away with it. But some places you're not gonna get away with it. On the real. It's in different neighborhoods, different cities, different states, or different countries overseas. Or your own city, or a different city in your state, or different cities in other states. Or a country overseas and stuff on the real. You feel me? Because some people ain't going on the real, ain't having it. On the real, some people ain't taking your shit, and some people will take your shit. On the real. You feel me? That don't mean that take your shit, not rob you or none. Some people deal with your shit. Some people ain't gonna deal with your shit and take your shit. On the real. That's why I mean you get away with it. And some play get away with no play and nowhere. Or you get away with everywhere, or you get away with some place, and some place you can't get away with it in, some place you can't get away in, and some place you get away with it in. On the real. And that's for any neighborhood, any city, state, or any country overseas you go to. You from there or not. Or go visit or not. On the real. You feel me? I'll go there and everything and stuff. You won't make it back home. On the real. You feel me? You say that you played before to somewhere else. And then you gonna get away with it there. On the real. Or something you take something you did before and go somewhere else, you get away with it. Or you was there before, you was doing worse, and then you done and this and went somewhere else, you doing better than what you did before. Or you did better when you was there before, and then when you went somewhere else, you did worse. Or you did better when you was there before and somewhere else. On the real. You feel me? or did better after you went somewhere, report, or whoever you went somewhere, or the same, did better before, or don't do you there before, or we went somewhere before, or do better, worse than we was there before. Then when you go after, and then you do worse than we was there after, then before, or you gonna play this stuff, or it's from good, negative, positive, or negative, or just positive, or just negative, or negative and positive, or turn negative to positive, or positive negative, or both positive and negative on the real. You feel me? There's anywhere you go around the world, like I said, to any neighborhood, any city, state, or country, on the real, overseas, or her stuff, on the real. But you can always be you, still be you. Nobody can change you. It starts with you if you want to change. Well, or you don't. Want to do better for yourself or change. On the real. And like I was saying, sometimes it be the environment, not you, or it be the environment in you, and you in the environment, or it be you and not the environment. You feel me? That's what I mean by that. Why I keep saying that. That's what I mean by that. On the real. Around the world of stuff. The route you take. Or lane you take. On the real. Start with you. You feel me? Hey, good thing. That is a good thing or whatever. Still on the real. No lie. Yeah, and stuff. And everything. It don't matter what you been through. On the real. Original stuff. You been through more negative stuff than good stuff. Or you been through more good stuff than negative stuff. Or you been negative stuff and good stuff. Or good stuff and negative stuff. Both. On the real. And some people already been through negative stuff or negative stuff. Some people already been through all positive stuff. Some people know sides of both positive stuff and negative stuff. They've been through positive negative stuff in their life. Growing up or being on earth. On the real. And some people are negative stuff all they know. Some people positive stuff all they know. Some stuff, negative stuff, and positive stuff all they know. And positive and negative stuff all they know. Or both on the real. You feel me? More than stuff. Anywhere they go. To any neighborhood, to any environment, any city, any state, or any country overseas. On the real. Or anywhere they go, or any country, anywhere they go. Worldwide. Or any neighborhood, hood, block, street, stuff. From lock up. And like if you locked up, from the streets. Yes, in the streets, or from lock up, yes, lock up, or from the streets to lock up, or lock up to the streets, no matter what your race is. Yes, lock up on the real. Or males and females, boys and girls. On the real, no matter what your age is. If you a kid, a teenager, You have a dark, old, old person, elderly person. On the real. You disabled, not disabled. You got mental health, not mental health. On the real. Working, learning. For real. You feel me? You're doing whatever. Just do whatever you do. On the real. Real. And then some people want to change, but they can't change. Some people don't want to change. Some people want to change. For real. You feel me? For real. You feel me? If it's getting away, for real. Some people gotta get away to change. And some people can change where they at without getting away. On the real. You feel me? On the real. You feel me? For real. No lie. Good stuff. For real. Sometimes it take the environment to change you. To yourself change you. And sometimes it take yourself change you, then the environment change you. On the real. Whether you take yourself change you and the environment change you, or it take the environment not change you, you change it, or sometimes the environment not change you, and not take you not change you, and not the environment. Or sometimes it take the environment not change you, and you not change you. Sometimes it take you not change you, and the environment not change you. On the real. And then anywhere you go, on the real, to any neighborhood, to any environment, on the real, you know what I'm saying, city and stuff, or a different city or states, or a different country, and everything and stuff, on the real. If it was a better environment or a worse environment, if it was worse than we was at before, then we go after, or it was worse than we after, then we go forward, or before that was better than we was going after, or something. Or it's better we go after than before, or the same, bad, or both good, on the real. We'll see yourself. And then see this state. Hood and hood stuff. You feel me? On the real. That's why I'm saying take people to get out of the environment to change. On the real, because some people can't change it in the environment that they was in before they got to leave because some of the environment change. Some people can change an environment when they was there before without leaving that environment. And go to another environment. On the real. If it's gonna let it, you know what I'm saying, if you go to different neighborhoods, different environments in the city, or a different city that you in, or to another city, another state, or another country, overseas and stuff on the real. And that's why, and you got to stuff on the real. You feel me? Or if it's from the street, or it's street in the streets, from the streets, or just in the streets, or lock up, or just lock up, or from the streets to lock up, and from lock up to the streets. On the real. That's why I said it depends on you and anywhere you go and you. On the real. No lie. But saying stuff, everything, a lot of stuff, for real. You know, stuff, and everything. Life, and life, yeah, stuff, and other stuff, and all that. On the real. A lot of us today end up or whatever stuff. Yeah. Or some people gotta take that mentality they had before to the place after. Or somebody gotta take the gotta take the mentality that they had to play before to the next place, to the place after. On the real. Or to take the mentality to the place before or after and stuff on the real. So any neighborhood, any area, any city, state, city, your state, or their city, other city, or countries overseas, who's overseas. On the real. Nigga. Yeah, on the real. Survive. On the real. And bad are good. Environment. Some people don't make it. They take the mentality from where they were before to the place after. And some people make it and taking to the place where they were before to the place and taking it to the place after. Real or the place after taking it before. They making things stuff when they start to the place after to the place before they don't make it. On the real. You feel me? Stuff on the real. So at the city, to a different neighborhood in the city, or another city in the state, or a different different city in a different state. On the real, different country overseas. On the real, or any country stuff, or anywhere they go. There you go. Hey, stuff. On the real, if it's from lock up, they'll say if it's from the streets, in the streets, just in the streets, or from lock up and just lock up and lock up, or from the streets to lock up and lock up to the streets. You never been locked up, or you been locked up, you out, and some of stuff, or you in the street. These stuff are in the street stuff, or stuff or that are still locked up. They come into the street and stuff on the real. You survive and make it. On the real. If it's negative, or some negative is positive, or it's positive, or it's negative, or positive, negative, or just positive, or negative, or whatever. On the real. You feel me? Don't lie. You know what I mean? To carry yourself. It always depends on how you carry yourself too. On the real. You go to the streets to lock up street, or you never locked up, or lock them back out, or stuff on the real. Any neighborhood, any city, any state, or any country overseas, or your state and stuff on the real, or from the hood to the suburb, to the hood, or anywhere you go around the world, worldwide, on the real. You feel me? You can have different places and everything and stuff. No lie. For real. And some people gotta carry themselves by shooting, fighting, or acting a thug, or not acting a thug. On the real. To make it. Or both acting a thug, or not acting a thug. Acting a thug, doing both. To make it. Stuff. Or acting polished. Or acting not like a thug to make it, or act like a thug. You act like a thug. You still on the real. You survive where they at in that bar. The day in. On the real. You know what I mean? Stuff. Or make the stuff. And we tried. Or they won't be messed with or picked with. On the real. You know, accusations or games, stuff. All that stuff on the real. Destroy the stuff for everything. We tried. Yeah, the wrong man stuff on the real. He's definitely enough. This stuff on the real. No lie. It's from lock. If it's from the streets, just in the streets, or from locked up, just locked up, or she's locked up to the streets. You never been locked up, or you been locked up on the street, or you still locked up. In the street stuff, in the real. Yeah, or anywhere. Anywhere. And stuff. On the real. You feel me? Well, but you ain't gonna get away with it everywhere. And you get away with it everywhere. Some places you get away with it in. Some places you can't get away with it in. You get away with it everywhere. Some you get away with it everywhere, or you can't get away with it everywhere. Yeah, you get away with some of these. On the real. You go earth and stuff. No lie. You feel me? No game. Yeah, everything is stuff. Males and females, boys and girls, or ages, no matter what your race is. Real. Babies, kids, teenagers, young adults, old people, elderly people. Really. Stuff. Real. You gotta be careful. That yourself and all that stuff. On the real. Nobody. Other somebody you go to the area and stuff. Nobody else can get there. And everything and stuff. That's it stuff. Or what's your name? With that or stuff. And all that. On the real. You got mental health or you don't got mental health. On the real. and around and none and that stuff. You feel me? Yeah, you under stuff or stuff. You feel me? On the real. No games. There were a lot of stuff. On the real. Everything, and stuff. Real. And you gotta make it through. Everywhere. And stuff. On the real. Ain't no game. None of that. No, be everything and stuff, all that. Hey, now for that later. I'm gonna go, back and go, and whistle that, everything and stuff. On the real, all that, everything and stuff. That make it through, be there, all that. Stuff on the real. You feel me? Stuff. What's the name? And all that. On the real. And then that. And all that. On the real, and then like negative stuff don't last longer than positive stuff. If you're doing negative, it's gonna finally come to an end once upon a time. If you go to jail or die or get hurt. On the real, negative stuff lasts longer than positive stuff. So you better turn negative to positive before it's too late. On the real. You know what I mean? Or if you already doing positive, when you doing positive, that was up. You know, against people, you better. It's a limit on negative stuff. Ain't no limit on positive stuff. On the real, how it is with negative stuff. You feel me? On the real. And this other life stuff. You feel me? For real. Or everything. Stuff. And all that. Yeah. Yeah. Get stuff there. Stuff in your own. Stuff, good stuff. And all that. Yeah, they get you making it. thrive and stuff. For real. And then I had problems at home and stuff too growing up. Had problems in the streets, had problems in school. Yeah, I locked up, and not that much problem locked up and stuff on the real. But I had a lot of problems at home, but not, I forgot about that, but not like I did in the streets or at school, or I had more problems in the street than at home, than at school or locked up. On the real. You ever growing up from a kid, when I was a kid, on the real. You feel me? Don't lie. Sometimes it's my fault, and sometimes it wasn't my fault. On the real. Most of the time it wasn't my fault, but sometimes it was my fault. I had it in the house, at home, in the street, and then in the street it was half and half. Some of it was my fault, some of it wasn't my fault. In school, some of it was my fault, some more was my fault. And I thought some was my fault, and some of it wasn't my fault. On the real. You feel me? I'm running the street, and the street, and everything. Don't lie. When I was a kid, and then my brothers and sisters, we used to fight like enemies on the street, on the real. Like we fight an enemy, and they're not family and stuff. Then we used to someone I got along with someone I ain't get along with, never got along with. On the real. I had to deal with them because of my mother. And they had to deal with me because of my mother. You know we ain't get along. On the real, because long as my mother was around, they was gonna come around. And long as my mother was around, I was gonna come around. On the real. Even though we stayed in the same house, or we didn't stay in the same house. On the real, with some of my brothers, sisters, some of my brothers and sisters I got along with, stayed in the same house at me, and then stayed in the same house with me and stuff. On the real, go to the house with me, and then go to the same house with me and stuff. You feel me? On the real. And someone I never got along with. We bump heads. Most of the time. Kind of stuff on the real. Some of my brothers and sisters was hating on me and jealous of me. On the real. For no reason. On the real. They feel like my mom playing fairy tales and stuff. And then stuff. On the real. And someone ain't felt that way. But they hate them and jealous of me. On the real. You feel me too? And someone I beef with, some of my brothers and sisters I beef with way worse than an enemy on the street. An enemy on the street. And then sometimes some family members and our family members hate on me way worse. Sometimes some family members hate on me way worse. Yelling at me hate on me way worse than growing up when I was a kid. And the person that ain't family, and some people hate on me and jealous on me way worse than some people that was family. And sometimes it was the same. Some people hate on me worse than was family. Some people hate on me way worse than wasn't family. And then some people that wasn't family wasn't hating on me and jealous of me. The real. You feel me? Some people that family mess with me a lot. When they hate on me, jealous of me. On the real. And stuff. On the real. Yeah. Family or not family. On the real. Because if we ain't family, they hate on me, jealous of me and stuff. On the real. You feel me? For the real. Like everybody. There was some people hating on me. They family not family and jealous of me. And some people because they fake, and then some people hating on me and they family not family. Listen to this stuff on the real. You feel me? I went through that too growing up. On the real. You know, the ones that stay in the same house with me, and the ones that don't stay in the same house with me, and then some other members, and then some, they raised to me, I raised some of your family are not family, and then they hate on me, jealous of me, and then some people family members are not, wasn't hating on me, or jealous of me, and they stay in the same house as me, and I stay in the same house as me. On the real, growing up when I was a kid. On the real. You feel me? Growing up from my childhood life. On the real. You feel me? And then some people I thought I loved, that's family, not family, hated on me. That's why I say, on the real, what I was thinking of blood. Because they fake and stuff. And then some people I love, that family members and not family members cross me. On the real. Over jealousy and hate. Because they hate them and jealous of me. Stay in the same house as me and don't stay in the same house. They stay in the same house as me. And then some people, there's family and not family, stay in the same house as me, not stay in the same house as me. I love, but I hate them and jealous of me, or they cross me enough. On the real, it was real. You feel me? Don't lie. Other stuff, or they stay in other cities, other states, other cities in other neighborhoods, different neighborhoods. On the real, a new environment, or new city, the same in a different city in one state, or different cities in other states, and different countries stuff, overseas stuff. On the real. All that country stuff. And stuff on the real. No lie. On the real, then my parents and stuff, they be on me way worse. If it's for positive or negative, what my brother and sister used to do, say the same house at me, or just say the same house at me. They wasn't mad with them about what they doing and stuff, what they did and stuff. But when it came to me, if I did what they say do, everything and stuff, they be cool with it. I'll be where they want me to be. Or do something they say do. Then once I don't do it, then it's a problem. Then you going crazy, you take your meetings, you go do stuff. On the real, when I do it, it's fine. If I be where they want me to be, it's fine. Then I don't be where they want to be, then it's a problem. And stuff. And then my brothers and sisters, alright, some brothers and sisters, they can be what they want them to be, or don't be what they want them to be. They fine with it. Or do none that they say do, or do what they say do. Either way it go. But when it came to me, if I did what they say do, that's fine with it. But if I didn't do what they say do, they are mad from positive or negative. Or if I did what they say, if it is they say do, it was positive or negative, they fine with it. If I do what they want me to do, and what they tell me to do, then it was positive negative, they get mad. So you ain't doing it, you get mad. On the real, and then our brothers and sisters and stuff, if they do what they say do, or say they are or not, they did what they say do, it was for positive or negative. They say nothing about it. They're cool with it. And then our brothers and sisters didn't say what do what they say do. It was a positive negative, they get on them and get mad. stuff. What they did was do what they say do is for positive negative, or then do what they say do is for positive negative. On the real, that only happened with me. On the real, the most. On the real, growing up when I was a little kid and everything, still little boy all my life. Well, it's still happening now. On the real. Compared to all my other brothers and sisters, and they say the same house and stay at the house and stuff. On the real. You know, so, and everything stuff ain't because I got shot. And everything stuff all what I was into. Because some of my brothers and sisters was doing way more stuff, way worse than me. And it because of my mental health. I got brothers and sisters, some brothers and sisters got mental health, and some of the brothers and sisters don't got mental health. On the real. You feel me? And I had a brother, they got shot. On the real. I had a son that got shot. But fuck me. On one side, ain't no one daddy side. On the real, but on mama side, you feel me? They got a way to do anything they want to do with. Yeah, I got away with a lot of stuff. Some stuff I got away with, some stuff I can get away with. Yeah, but they got away with a lot of stuff. They care what they did and what they do. When they care what I did and what I do. Growing up since I was a child, young and stuff on the real. You know what I mean? You know, my brother should say the same house and then stay in the same house. Or stuff. Anyway, stuff on the real. You feel me? On the real. This stuff. Don't lie. On the real. Yeah, man. And all that. On the real. Don't lie. What's your name? On the real. Yeah, and then out of one of my kids, I do the most for her. Then someone got mad and said, I do more for her. He don't do more for you. But once I said that, I do the most for her, being her husband. But I do out of her. I'm talking about kids wise. I do the most for her out of all her kids. On the real. The number one. I don't know if I was the favorite child or not. On the real, out of all my brothers and sisters. Stay in the same house on me or not. Stay in the same household. You growing up as a kid and the child. On the real. Why they was on me like that? If I did to be son for me to be or say do, it was probably negative. And it's cool with it. And then my this son, the head do it for positive negative. If they do it, I don't do it. It's positive negative. They get mad and stuff. Then rush my brothers and sisters do what they do. If they say do it, and they they had a problem with it. If they did say do it was positive or negative, or then do they say do it was positive or negative, stay in the same house, or different household stuff. On the real. You feel me? Not to be listening, huh? No lie. On the real. Nigga. And stuff. What's your name? And my parents stayed on my back more than they stayed on any of my brothers and sisters' back. And they was doing way worse stuff than me. Worse than me. Some I was worse than some less worse than me. On the real. growing up when I was a kid. All them stuff. On the real. Growing up. All that's enough. All that stuff that they was back in the day. It was worse back in the day. Yeah, and all that stuff. On the real. You feel me? That's why I wanted to know was I was the favorite kid or not. Or I might be their favorite kid and they just ain't telling me. Or telling me and stuff. Out of all the kids they got. On the real. You feel me? Not to be isn't on none of that on the real. Well, no, I done been through a lot. It was positive or negative. I've been through more negative stuff than positive stuff growing up. So I said, when I was a little boy, little kid, so all the way up to now, on the real. Especially growing up when I was a kid, when I was younger. Old me, whereas knew me and stuff, always saying stuff on the real. No lie. On the real. Feel me? Or say, was doing everything for real. For real, no lie. You feel me? Everything. And all that good stuff. On the real. And stuff. And all that. And stuff. And stuff. And see the stuff. Real. And stuff. And stuff. And all that. On the real. Don't lie. What's the name? Stuff and stuff. It's kind of crazy. I'm doing. I think God still dead. All the stuff I've been through and all that stuff. For the real. Don't don't lie, none of that. It's stuff. Everything. And stuff, all that. And stuff. And stuff. And stuff and all that. No lie. And then when I growing up and stuff, I got lied on stuff. When they should have told me stuff when I was a kid. And when I found out on my own, and when I found later on in the years, and then the whole time I was a kid, but some family members and people that ain't family, on the real, and the secrets how they get the grave, and they find out, and then some people told me, And they told me this stuff, I wish that stuff. I realized it's not urgent and all that. And then, for the real, all that stuff. And it's still stuff that they ain't telling me. That I want to know. They might take it to the grave with them. For the real. You feel me? No lie. And some of the stuff they ain't tell me when I was a kid, they still ain't telling me all the way up to now. They might just take it to the grave with them. Stuff, and then some stuff I didn't know I was a kid. They didn't tell me. I'm gonna find out when I was older. Some of that stuff, real. People that family and people that ain't family. And some people keep it a secret. And some people said they was gonna tell me, and then tell me. Kept it a secret. Kept it to themselves. And the person thought they told me. For real. And then murder stuff and everything stuff. Maybe speaking of stuff. On the real. They have it too. The family members and stuff. Now with everybody. Now some people family not family and stuff. On the real. And I think I need answers. I still need answers. On the real. You feel me? No lie. Then I ain't found out somebody told me I didn't know nothing stuff on the real. And then I ain't find out my grandparents and stuff was from overseas. And I had family members overseas and stuff till I got older. They tell me that when I was a kid. On the real. Just waiting for when I was see me and stuff. On the real. I had a lot of family members from overseas from different countries. You say I know different states and stuff. And then I didn't know I was mixed with different couple of races. From mother's side, father's side, till I got older, and they want to tell me on the real. Some people that family ain't family stuff. But they should have told me when I was a kid, a little boy, but they didn't tell me. On the real, they want to tell me when I got older. On the real. Some people, family and not family know what's going on. Some people family, something ain't going on, then tell me. And then some people, the family told me. On the real. You feel me? On the real. They know that stuff. Yeah, all that. A lie. You feel me? But my real father, he's in my life. He left when I was 5. Then he came back, back in my house. Back in the house. My mother ended up being here, and my grandparents when I was a baby. When I was from to come stay with them, and my mama said, no, he can't go. And my father don't get along with his mother and father, my real father. And they got a tour and stuff, on the real. And my father said, I'm taking them. My grandparents said, no, I'm taking them. They are and stuff. And my mother said, he ain't going to my father. And then my father said, he ain't going again. He come with me. He come with me and stuff. On the real. And my mother and father was staying in the same place. My grandparents was staying in the same place as my mother. On the real. And then I was going back and forth to my father's house. And stuff. And all that stuff. Because I go to my mama's side of the family most of my life. I don't really know my daddy's side of the family. Like that. I know some of them. Most of them I don't know. On the side of stuff. And then I would have my grandparents when I was a baby. I probably would have never knew my mother. Or none of my family members on my mother's side. Or the people I know now. And they family not family. On the real. You feel me? Because my mother said I ain't gonna see my son again if he go. Y'all gonna keep him on the real. And then when we go, and then say go and stuff, and then say he can't go and stuff, all the rich name stuff on the real. My father and stuff. My father, my daddy, mother, father. On the real. Yeah. You know, where I stay at now, I ain't originally from here. I was born somewhere else. Raised somewhere else and stay other place and stuff. And raised here where I'm at too. On the real. You feel me? No lie. No games and none. On the real. And I want to be at where I'm at here, where I'm at now in the city instead I'm in if my mother ain't bring me here because I'm from somewhere else. On the real. My mother brought me here. And then I know, brothers and sisters, brothers and sisters stuff. And then when I met my brothers and sisters. On the real. And since then and stuff, the ones that older than me, I know ones younger than me and stuff. And all that. And me and stuff and all that stuff. On the real. Yeah, stuff. And me and their stuff. And my grandparents still want me to come. They still want me to come. On the real. And people call out saying, no, he can't go. He can't go. We say he going and stuff and everything and stuff. On the real. You gotta do the stuff. And some people are not. Say you go and stuff. On the real. Yeah. And everything. On the real. And people, still all that. All that stuff. What's the name? Everything. Alright, and all that. They feel like they ain't gonna never see me again. On the real. And they might not never see me again. If I do go. Like my mother said when I was a baby. On the real. Yeah. Yeah, I go with my grandparents. On the real, my daddy, mother, and father. How this stuff and all that. You don't know. And stuff. Getting everything. Real. And that's probably everything they want me to know. They want to tell me, keep it a secret. For the real. You feel me? No lie. No, this stuff. And what's the name? And all that. It's a true story. Your story.